Video games. Really? Knock on the door right as soon as video games? Really? Gonna have to go to intermission in like 2 seconds? Bye. That was a quick stream. Yeah, it's over. Door. Hi. Okay. So, welcome back to Sonic and the Secret Rings. It's a video game that I'm going to play right now. Last time we played this was Friday, and then since then we played Animal Crossing twice and had to cancel a stream. We'll see how tonight goes, because we've already had some frame drops. It's been weeks since the work has been started on the towers in the neighborhood. I don't know the story behind all that. Maybe they just broke something. Maybe our internet just got worse. I don't know what happened, but my streams are a lot less stable than they were. But we're gonna play this video game, and given that we only have 2 worlds left, I have a good feeling that we're gonna finish tonight. We're gonna finish the main story at least. We might still have some missions left for post-game things, and then multiplayer with Kate. But right now, we're just gonna hop into Skeleton Dome. We did the main level last time, and we found good old King Solomon, and now we have to finish with 0 rings. That's a good start. How is the audio? Game is coming through. I feel weirdly out of it, as if it's been weeks since I've streamed. No, it's been a day. This is normal. I think it's mostly just like being frazzled by a bunch of school preparations I had to do today, and like it just feels wrong to stream, even though like I have nothing else to do. Like there's no reason not to stream, but it feels like I'm doing a bad by doing it. But I'm good. We're gonna start the video game. Hands off. Finish with 0 rings. Audio's good. Okay, good. How are you pals doing? I saw Thomas, you said that, also, hi Thomas, hi Gremlin. Haven't acknowledged anyone. The log channel said they would be, lurking. So hi pals. Do you see my comments here? Like, yeah, you talked about QAnon. Oh no, I collected things. Okay, well, I already had 5 anyway. No, I wanted to get hit by that. I'd like to get hit by something, thank you. Oh, you saw one. Yeah, I remember the days when QAnon wasn't a relevant thing to existence, and it was just like a tiny little thing that like was growing and would become a problem, but like everyone liked to joke about it. And now it's like a real thing. I miss the days where I could just, I miss the days where I first saw the word and I was like, what in God's name is Quanon? And that's all I had to, that was the extent of my thoughts on it. Didn't have to think any further. Yeah, school starts tomorrow. Tomorrow will be my first few classes. I am wondering how that's gonna affect streams. I might have to do some, schedule adjustments around that. We're gonna proceed as normal for the first week or so, and then I'll let everyone know if I have to do any adjustments. I'm hoping I don't need to, but I got 1, and let me guess, there's no opportunity to get hit for the next bit. No, I see spike balls. Spike balls. Okay, there we go. Let me get hit here. No, here. Only Link can defeat Cannon. Excuse me, I think you have something in your eye. Nope, it's just a sparkle. Oh. Hey, Nate. How you doing? Welcome.
Just made it.
We're playing a bad Sonic game. It's a not very good Sonic game. You know, right now I'm playing... The 3 video games I'm playing are this, Sonic Chronicles, another horrible Sonic game, and Pathologic, which is a very good game, but a very miserable game. I'm not playing any fun games right now, and I don't know why I did this to myself. It wasn't a conscious decision. All right, I tore out my eye. What's next? Eat it. I mean, that would have been my recommendation. I'm not a doctor, though.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, this one's just a race. Is it a shortened version of the level we had earlier? Please don't stop and homing attack everything. Okay, I had some problems there with it reading my inputs. That's a worry. It was not homing attacking when I wanted it to. Now I'm near death. But I'm keeping a steady lead. This hasn't gone too badly so far. There's no reason to do all this. Just hop over. Just hop over! Sonic! I'm fast enough now that I don't just keep pace with it. If I'm just running, then I'm like actively going a lot faster than the spirit, so that's good. I think my skills are just way, my like in-game skills, not oh, I'm so good at the game, but the skills I have equipped are just way better. Wow. That went super well. I really didn't have to try all that much there. That's always nice. I enjoy not having to try in this video game. Rampage, defeat 40. Is that that's the highest we've had so far? Are they supposed to be the 40 thieves? Please tell me those are the 40 thieves. Because I remember the, when I talked to King Solomon, in the cutscene he said, I will help you if you help me deal with the 40 thieves. So I feel like this is the next, like, required mission, and then there will be a cutscene after this. It looks like I'm fleeing from his throne, too. And Sonic gets dialogue, so.
Don't get too careless.
Yep, this is a story mission. Thief 1 down, I guess? Okay, I'm noticing a billion of these skeleton enemies that aren't happening. They're just kind of vibing on the floor. I feel like they're probably gonna go crazy once I make a loop. That didn't work. Do the skeletons matter? 7 balls in hand. That's several balls. Okay, that bounced me up there, but I didn't see any point to it, and now I think we're looping around. I think this is just where I've been already. I'm also seeing these little panels that are like flipped up. You see these over on the left? Hold on.
Wow, this place is huge.
So this is why they call it the Skeleton Dome.
They're repeating dialogue now. Great, okay, well, clearly I need to get these skeletons activated. I just don't know how. Okay, I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna hop onto this right here. Yeah, here's the yeah, there's all these enemies, but they don't do anything. So I have to kill that last genie and then something will be activated.
So this is why they call it the skeleton dome.
Okay, these also seem to be numbered. Do you see that? It's moving so quickly, I'm having a hard time, like, actually showing them to you, but... Oh, I missed that again. But there's these little panels that are, like, sticking up. And I don't know what they're for. But I presume they're important. Oh my god, I missed it again. Okay, we're gonna back up here. There you go. And then that creates a switch, which brings me to a fire
So this
soul.
is why they call it the skeleton dome.
So this is why they call it the skeleton dome. Yeah, Sonic, you gotta stop. This is the 4th time now. I got it, okay. I need to see what the first panel is, and also what I need to kill to get this activated. All right, I'm back and I can see again. Well, that's good. Okay, you just slide into it, it looks like.
I hope we don't get the next one wrong.
Sonic, back up, back up. No, I said Sonic. We're not doing the full round again. I don't know that I like this level. Okay, that's done.
Wow.
1, 2.
This is huge.
You've noticed they're all numerical.
So this is why they call it the skeleton dome.
And there's 4. 5. Is that all of them? Yep. The 40 thieves have been activated, I suppose. Wi-Fi must have dropped. It looks like I took my glasses off. I'll BRB. Okay. Well, welcome back. Okay, I missed a couple, but that's, like, fine.
Wow.
Nope, there's a couple back there. Sonic! Okay, now it's just gonna be faster to take the
This is
loop.
why they call it the skeleton dome.
This level's mildly awkward. Do some of them only activate once you've defeated others? I'm kinda getting that vibe, too. No, I keep missing them. I don't love it.
That was it. Now for the next one.
Sure, I already got that.
Wrong.
Hope we don't get the next one wrong. It plays the dialogue. It's not in response to you actually hitting the thing. It is just you passing over the thing. The trigger is your location, not the actual button, which is kind of bizarre. There we go. And then there's you. I missed 13 minutes of Cam and Skeleton. Don't worry, okay. What did I do? I did a level with no rings. I did the Uhu race, and that's the last of the 40 thieves.
No problem. No such thing as a narrow street.
That one was awkward, but we did it. Welcome, Melon. How you doing? Give me the cutscene.
this.
Yep.
It's a white ring. One of the 7, I'm sure.
Definitely one of the world rings. It feels like light. To think this little thing could cause so much trouble.
You mean the ring?
Such great power can bring people either happiness or misfortune.
There are many such stories told of in the Arabian Nights.
For instance, this ring seems to be filled with desire. that could mean aspiration. Or maybe it could be greed and ambition.
Astute observation there, Sonic. This thing seems to be filled with
Razor want by
desire.
these rings.
This is the horny ring. Audio seems to be slightly high-pitched. It wasn't 7 Rings in Hand Nightcore, but you know, Gremlin has said that that is just a thing that happens when their internet has a problem. I can't imagine anything on my end would have caused that, but I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. If it is on my end, I wouldn't even know where to begin with troubleshooting that, but I did a test recording earlier and it was fine. I don't know, maybe refresh. Hope it fixes it. I call it the Sonic voice. So what does my actual Sonic voice sound like whenever the high pitch happens? Whoa! This one seems to be filled with desire. That wasn't very good. Sonic drank hydrogen. Not helium, but hydrogen? I mean, yeah, there you go. Hylium. It's the native Hyrule element. Oh, okay, missed that chest. Oh, I like this level. It looks like another loop. I missed the Fire Soul. I can just back up and get that. Will I get hit while getting it? Yeah, absolutely, but you know what? Not getting that was very shocking. Extremely shocking. Whoa, okay, that was a... Wait, that's the end? Was it just get to the... Was it not a loop? Was it just make the loop that was the goal? Because, like, the camera flipped the other way. I saw that I got a Fire Soul, and then it said it was over. Like, I couldn't tell what was happening there. Whatever, I finished it. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Beat the clock. Finish within 45 seconds. Let's hope this isn't extremely difficult. How many rings have you got? 6. I was like, wait, just normal rings? That's not a thing. I've got 6 of the 7 now. I believe the white one was the 6th. I just got it. Oh, wait. Good job, me. That looked like a grind rail, but I couldn't quite get to it. I think there was a shortcut that I was on that I missed horribly, but like, there's the goal. It's fine. It's fine.
Phew, just made it. No.
You got 20 skill points to spare. Yeah, you're right. At the start, I had like 3. There's something new in Lost Prologue. Paragraph 14. Use down cancel. Okay. Melon's excited. Press the 2 button when taking damage to negate knockdown. Oh! 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 Forward acceleration increases. I just go faster? Sure. Down cancel, the sequel to L canceling. So let's say hit 2 when I get hit. I actually read the official Primus strategy guide for this today. I have no idea what Charger does.
Press the 2 button,
Good.
and you'll flip back upright.
I'm glad.
Oh no!
That's not a good spot to use that.
If you get knocked back, press the 2 button, and you'll flip back upright in no time.
I sure felt like I got right back up. Sure isn't what happened. Or sure didn't indicate it, but it sure felt like I did it. Well, I gotta restart that. There seems to actually only be one spot where you can really do that.
2, 1.
If you get knocked back, press the 2 button, and you'll flip back upright in no time.
I did it. Okay. Gotta mash 2. I did it.
Too easy.
Too easy. Too easy. Sometimes I feel like it's not high-pitched enough. Sometimes I feel like I exaggerated too much. Yeah, no, that looked like the fastest you could possibly do that, and I got a silver. Find the king's bones. Are we just returning to King Solomon now? Is that what this is? Find his bones. Ooh. My throat didn't like that one.
3, 2, 1.
Or is this the same mission backwards, essentially? 5. Oh, I have to actually, like, look for things. That sounds truly terrible. I'm sure it'll be fine. Please tell me that opened this, whatever it is. It was just a boost pad. Okay, there's one. It was this one I meant I liked. Okay. I'm sure it won't be too bad. It's probably pretty linear. Except that I didn't like that. There's one. Okay, this one's gonna go pretty quickly. Just let me through. Just let me through, guys. Listen. I didn't get it. Is this the same gimmick where, like, the eye color matters? It was always red that I had to go through. Could be different here. I don't know, but... just aggressively mash the control. I jumped over it. Okay, nothing matters. Mabadoos? You what now? Welcome back, Thomas. There's one. Cool. And there's one. That was... There's 2? What? 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 It just handed me the last 3 right in a row. I mean, I suppose I shouldn't complain. I got the hand. I don't know what getting the hand did. It teleported me somewhere. I assume that was supposed to be a chase sequence that I just zoomed right through. What's a charger? I saw other bros. It's a skill in this game. Oh no! You have all the bones. Is the level not over? No, I guess I gotta bring him to the king? I don't know. Yeah, it's one of the skills. I currently have it equipped. It says something about upping your acceleration, but apparently we don't know if it actually has a purpose. I don't really have the power to get any rings here. Yeah, I kind of decided, fuck it, with whatever was up there. That really looked like it should have hit me. But I was going at top speed, so like, I'm glad it didn't. Did that just loop around? I think it did. It was just an extremely complicated loop. Maybe not? Or, actually, no. They wouldn't make these things required, right? Oh, I can't do it anymore. I don't have enough. This is all looking the same, and I can't tell if it's actually different. I see there's a pot out there. Oh. Okay. Not the same. Not the same at all. Was that witch time from Bayonetta? As someone who doesn't know Bayonetta, I'm just gonna say yes. There's King Solomon.
Just made it.
Does it just slow things down?
And many such spirits were driven to madness.
What now?
It is my fault that they became the minions of the Eraser Jinn. However, by carving up the words that make up our world, new spirits have also appeared. His power is nearly godlike.
Godlike, huh? Well, that's a problem.
Sonic, you fought gods before.
Even so, supernatural.
Well, that's a problem.
Jinn always have weak points that are told of in stories.
Huh?
In truth, he is a genie of the lamp.
Why did I hear Homer
Somehow he is
Simpson for a second?
If we had the lamp he belongs to, it could.
I suppose he doesn't sound
steal
too
him
different
away
from
again
that, actually.
Forever.
Lamp, huh?
There is one problem, though. Returning the lost stories to their original state requires greater power than we have. It would take a miracle.
Leave it to me. That's why I'm here.
Ego Stewie Kana.
I see. So then you are
Yeah.
the legendary blue hedgehog. A great curse has been.
Oh, and also, what is that? That's my man Solomon.
I can see
That's
in
my
your
boy.
eyes the grim fate that awaits you.
Hey, quit staring. You're giving me the creeps.
I'm a bit hesitant to put this upon
Leaning
you,
in
but
for the kiss.
I will tell you this. You can find the Eraser Jinn in his palace up in the sky. Show me that your part of this legend can come true.
Thanks. Now it's time I make a legend for myself.
Oh, it's intro time. Oh, it is.
Oh,
It
the
absolutely
white
is.
world ring up to the palace gates.
What's the reference? That's
They will
the
reign.
king of Ikana Castle
Okay.
in
Thanks for your
Majora's
help.
Mask. He's also a skeleton king.
I sense death approaching.
Oh, yeah. Time for the first of the 2 CGI cutscenes. Okay, maybe not yet. I sense death approaching. Rampage, defeat 15. Do I have any more Lost Prologue? No. Okay, it said hold the White World Ring. Is that just gonna be at the end of this? I suppose so. It's the only mission I have available. Defeat 15. I'm just gonna pretend that Skeleton Dome is Ikana Castle now. I sense these nuts. Do you now? Oh, that was... Wait, were those the, not, dying variant? No, I want this. I want this. Give it to me. Did he appear and then disappear? Is he supposed to come back? Okay, yes. I'm not going about this in the most optimal way, but I'm doing it. Don't worry. And a fire soul. We need 4 more. I've been going through this with no rings. There are rings ahead. Will I be able to get them? And we'll see. Hi, I'd like to get out of this without dying. I don't know how possible that is. Oh, that did count as deaths. Okay.
2, easy.
Are there hats? How are you supposed to tell the difference? I think they might have 2 different hats, the skeleton ones. The good old Stalfosses. Thrust Bone Knight has been added to party mode. You know, I wasn't aware there were unlockable party games. Okay. Okay. Here we go. You can watch this before the story if you want, because it is the opening cutscene that happens if you wait on the title screen. It's not as good, however, as the other CGI cutscene in this game. The ending of this game is personally one of my favorite Sonic cutscenes. I don't know why. We get angry Sonic, that's why. Oh yeah, those are the literal letters of the books. You can see the pixels on his goatee. And then it just ends there before we get to see Sonic do anything. And then cuts to this. The cutscene always struck me as kind of awkward.
Looks like my time limit is about up.
Sonic?
Sorry. I don't mean to worry you. I'll be okay.
I'm so sorry. It's my fault that this happened to you.
Really? Don't worry about it. Just remember my promise. The promise between me and you.
I haven't forgotten that promise.
I knew I could count on you, Shara. It's gonna take more than some tiny flame to bring judgment down on me. Come on, let's go!
Okay.
Neat. Well, we've unlocked Night Palace, but we have more missions in Skeleton Dome, so, Also, welcome, Partly Awesome. Cutscene was happening, so I didn't acknowledge it, but thank you for the host. I've missed some things in chat. Sonic's dying. How you feel about the ending cutscene of Secret Rings is how I feel about the opening cutscene of Black Knight. I've seen the opening cutscene of Black Knight, I think. It's definitely better than the opening cutscene of this game. I'm not a cutscene. I'm a hedgehog. You think you're gonna do any student vorgs at UT? If so, you should do some with me. I'm not going to because you called them student vorgs. And honestly, hadn't like crossed my mind. Like I had kind of I'd basically just resigned myself to the everything's online. Doing an org isn't worth it right now. I'm not gonna rule it out, but it definitely hasn't been at the forefront of my mind. Fucking music just cuts. It does. I wish this game had a higher budget. Really like this music. Acoustic 7 rings in hand. Is that what was playing during the book cutscene? That's cool. Looks like I only have an hour left to live. Good luck. Collect 50 rings in Skeleton Dome, because that's where we are in the video game. Nothing will ever top that cutscene. Just this epic medieval chase scene. My copy of Black Knight should be here today, I think. Does that mean I'm gonna stream it soon? No, because I like to space out when I do a game and their sequel. But a game and its sequel. But it will happen. It will absolutely happen. Oh no! Sonic just fucking falls out of the sky with chili dogs. That was the first canonical appearance of Sonic's love for chili dogs. First time that was actually introduced into the... Where did I get hit? I just got... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna start this over. This is going very poorly. Like, imagine you were watching a modern military movie and then Mario falls out of the sky with lasagna. It captures the weird dissonance of Sonic pretty well, TBH. Okay, that's right. I was like, oh, that chest gave me all these rings. Well, the rings just fly out on the ground. It's kind of awkward actually getting them. No! God damn it. Okay. I am not a big fan of this one specifically because I don't like this one specifically because like it demands that you like stop to grab all the rings in that circle. Oh, and then the goal's right there. Well, I suppose my goal here should be have 30 rings by the time I get to that silver ring. Which is great because I missed like all of these. I'm gonna start over. Sonic Cannon is a chili dog. It's the Japanese cannon, but with a dump of chili, which is the American cannon. If you do a club with me, you should do the Platypus Club or University Dems. Okay. I really want to sit down with Donnie and have him watch the Black Knight opening without telling him it's the Black Knight opening, just to I just want you to watch this with no context, and then Sonic the Hedgehog appears. No! If you lose rings anywhere here, then you can't get the goal. Not just Sonic the Hedgehog appears. Sonic the Hedgehog appears with chili dog. Oh wait, I can pass that to get more rings. Hold on, I'm not taking the teleporter this time. We'll see where that gets me. Falls out of the sky screaming in agony with chili dogs. No! Okay, we'll just see what the rest of this path holds. A completely different thing from earlier, but a thing where I can way more easily collect the... Actually, is this the same as earlier? No, that silver ring was in a cage. Are you kidding me? I'm one short. I'm one short.
3, 2, 1.
Well, I know which path I'm taking. Because, you know, if I play my cards right, I don't have to walk in circles trying to... That's fine. That's fine. This is savable. Salvageable. That's the word. Is it now, though? I don't think it is. I don't think I have enough rings. Hi, I don't like this mission. Has that, come through just yet? I got it. Okay. Good.
Too easy.
Oh, what's that? Too easy, Sonic? Too easy! Okay, so in the Black Knight, he has a sword and comes from the sky. What I'm saying is, like the Kirby thing, is Skyward Sword, but Sonic. Like, I don't know if the Robotnik joke in Generations was changed in the translation or not. That's a good question. I know it is canon in Japan that, like, his name is Robotnik. I don't think they've ever specifically, like, made the explicit connection. Oh, Eggman's a nickname, but he's called Robotnik. But, like, in Adventure 2, it is still Maria Robotnik and Gerald Robotnik, and they are related to Eggman. So I don't think they explicitly are like, Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik, but, you know. I do love that, like, that's how they handled it in canon, though. Like, they managed to reconcile them. Anyway, we're going into a Razor Jin's palace now, after that epic cutscene and then an awkward level in between.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I did most of this level in a test recording,
Don't worry. We'll get
and
it in no time.
I actually liked it quite a bit. Eggman has a family? Maria. Yeah. No one calls me that anymore. God.
Hurry, before it breaks.
Remember when I said I liked this stage?
This is about to come crumbling down.
This is about to come crumbling down.
Hurry.
Well, now I have no rings.
Hurry, before it breaks.
Oh, that breaks pretty quickly.
This is about to come crumbling down.
Gerald Robotnik is Eggman's granddaddy. Maria Robotnik is Eggman's cousin.
Hurry, before it breaks.
I know.
I know! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Speed break.
Okay, I didn't think so. So can I actually... Okay, I haven't tried the slide trick and, like, actually pulled it off ever. But if I slide through this... Yeah, that works. That works. I just completely skipped through all of that. Finally. It only took until the final level, but I actually did the thing that I've been told about many, many times. Because Sonic and the Secret Rings is on rail, and that wall running bit, can you pull a Sonic 06? Do you mean, like... I'm thinking of the Mach speed sections where, like, you're suddenly on rails and running at full speed, and, like, you crash into a thing and take damage, and you can die by crashing into things. Is that anything at all like what you're referring to? Oh, you mean, oh wait, like I can stop and just stand on the stand on the wall, because it looked like I definitely could. I like braked on the wall and just sat there for a second. Well, yeah. Walk slowly, stop on a wall. Certainly looked like that's what happened.
I guess next up, we go for a walk on the air.
This just keeps getting better and better.
Control the carpet by tilting the Wii remote.
This part controls a lot better than you think it does, honestly. I'm kind of shocked at how well this controls.
Hey, check out the view.
Sonic, we don't have time for sightseeing.
And then this part sucks. Okay.
He must be through here.
This part's the sole reason emulating this game's difficult. The carpet part. Kaiman is raiding with a party of 4. Thank you. How are you nerds doing?
Means maybe we can go in.
We're in the final story level of Sonic and the Secret Rings. I don't know how much is actually required after this, but this is the final like full normal stage, and then we just have a million missions to handle. I fully expect we're gonna get to the final boss on this stream. I don't think that's an unreasonable expectation. Hi guys. Hey.
Watch out! The path is splitting too!
No. Oh wow. It is not liking that.
Where could this be?
Are we really inside the palace?
I also like the aesthetics of this stage. Like this just looks neat. Okay. And then we finally get an epic loop. But you are still controlling Sonic left and right. I'm just gonna speed rate. I don't care.
There's something about this hourglass.
So basically, I think you're expected to just go through this sort of section like 12 times until you discover the real solution. It's supposed to be like the void left over when the pages are burnt. Oh, that's neat.
Just what is this place?
Just what is this place? Is it going to explain that? Because I like that conceptually, but I feel like that's probably one of the weird Sonic quirks where it expects you to figure a thing out, and it just doesn't tell you. Like several plot points in Sonic Adventure 2. That's a whole other rant that I'm pretty sure I've gone on before. I've at least gone, oh, I didn't kill that one back there. Okay, whatever was there, probably a Fire Soul, I didn't get it. Just something the art director said, I think. Not surprised. I like that conceptually. Sonic, why you gotta do this? It's like, what's the one thing I'm trying to bring up from Adventure 2? Oh, this gas is making me lose rings. I haven't actually ever noticed that because that's never really been a threat. Anyway, in, my Wi-Fi's not cooperating today. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. In Sonic Adventure 2, the part where Sonic is properly jailed on Prison Island, he's staying in Gerald Robotnik's cell from when he was imprisoned after the Ark incident. And there's all this writing on the wall that's supposed to be the professor's like calculations of his like master plan that happens in the end of the game. And the most the game actually acknowledges this in dialogue is Amy going, "What's all that writing on the wall? Did you write that?" And it doesn't explain what it actually is. Even though that's a neat plot point that's like relevant to the plot of the video game. Yeah, it's not actually explained. Not at all. Hey, so I called Donovan. Should I be frightened? I showed him the video out of context.
Stay confident. Let's go.
That's it. Okay. Gonna do the laugh when Sonic showed up. just made it. Kind of like that though, it's like something you only notice on a replay. I mean, you can't really tell what the writing is. Like, you can pick up on it, sure, but it takes a lot to pick up on it. I definitely didn't until it was told to me. Does Sonic X say it explicitly? I don't remember. I think it alludes to it by, like, showing Gerald in the very same, cell. I don't know. How did Gerald Robotnik do anything while arrested by gun, though? He wrote words on a wall, and they didn't know what they were for. Oh, hey, Donnie. Welcome. Hey, Donnie. I've watched a little too much Sonic analysis recently. What kind of Sonic analysis?
It's the blue rat again.
Hey, looks like I'm running a bit low here. Think you could top me off?
Have you brought the 7 world rings?
Well, you see, you should really just look for them yourself.
Very well. I'll carve you to pieces until I find every last one.
Is that so? Let's see you try.
That's the setup. Okay, I'm down. Cool fun fact about Sonic X. Please share. Please share. I love cool Sonic X. Beat Uhu to the goal. Really? Battle Eraser Jin or race Uhu. You know what? You know what? We're gonna keep the moment. We're not gonna ruin the moment like I've done every other time. It's Ganondork. That's the bullet. Since the anime arcs that retold Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2 were written by the same writer as the games, he remade the dialogue mostly one-to-one and added unused dialogue from the game. Oh, well that's neat. I know I'd actually be interested to watch the Japanese version of Sonic X. And I have wanted to look at like what the actual translation of the original dialogue is before it was localized, because there's a lot of stuff that's just like cut or like made super unclear by the dubbing. But I do know that the one part that I've talked about a million times, the one part in Adventure 2, when Sonic is jailed, he goes, "The reason I'm in here is because of that fake hedgehog," like all angrily, when what he really means is he let himself get jailed to learn more about Shadow. That's made clear in Sonic X. That is not made clear in the English dub. Japanese version uses "live and learn and open your heart." It does, and the English version uses 4Kids music. Perish. I rewatched the entirety of Sonic Spitball. I also watched JebTube's series on Sonic, which is about 3 hours, and that's not all of it. I would do this. All right, we're gonna fight Eraser Jin. That's what we're gonna do. We only have 6 of the 7 world rings, but it's fine. We're not giving them to him. Isn't it cool how he's pink in gameplay and in the rendered cutscenes, but...
I've been waiting to finish things with you for a long time.
You filthy rat! I'll shut that mouth of yours permanently.
Oh, I did not like that lip movement. Okay, he goes in a V shape. Anyway, don't you love how he's pink in the cutscenes and the in the rendered cutscenes and in gameplay, but in the actual in the storybook cutscenes he's like purple? Like, what's up with that, man? Oh no.
Come, Sonic, and face me.
Better time your attack when he comes around. Thank you for recording that dialogue, video game. Okay, I was not ready for that. I remember having a really tough time with this fight. This is where you become Ring Sonic. Not just yet, but yes. That's the game. Is Eraser the final boss? Yeah, there's no 7th world ring. The game lied. Okay, I actually landed a hit on him.
Aha! It's working! Now I just have to keep that up.
Ha! Insolent pest! Your feeble attacks cannot harm me. Come, you filthy rat, and face me.
slow down. Time break. No, I still got hit. Damn it. Okay, he's easy to hit when he does the L strike thing. You gotta stop and charge a jump in the little 2D bit. I know, I just didn't do it early enough. Here we go.
Sonic, and face
He said my name. Hey, buddy. I got him.
What's wrong, Eraser? You don't look so good.
Oh,
Enjoy your moment of pride.
oh.
Be your last.
I can definitely hit him there. I did it correctly one time. Yeah, your ring counter grows.
Take this.
Whoa, what? That was a Z. You might have a chance after he attacks. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Shara.
Come, Sonic.
Oh God, I have no. Oh no. Ha. Well, I died. Time to restart. Isn't that cool?
Watch the way they're
Gonna go. Sorry for only showing for 10 seconds, but I'm tired and need to get food soon. That's fair. That's fair. See you later, Donnie. Enjoy your moment of pride, rat. Z for Z Razor. There's a max amount of rings? Yeah. I mean, you never reach said max, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's the thing.
And face me.
Did I jump early enough? I don't think I did. Nope, I got him. Okay.
Aha! It's working! Now I just have to keep that up!
Ha! Insolent pest. Your feet
Ah,
attacks
okay.
penetrate
There's a very small window there. Like, he's not immune during these sections. You don't have to just wait until the big 2D section.
Come, Sonic, and face me.
Time it carefully. He's only open for a second. Okay, I got him.
What's wrong, Eraser? You don't look
This
so
is about where we were last time. 2
Enjoy
hits.
Your moment of pride. Shall be your last.
There we go. He did the V. Oh, he's doing them all in a row now. I can't fathom how to dodge that one. Time break only for style. Oh wow, he's getting super fast. Can rings happen, please? I would appreciate. Oh, wasn't expecting to get a hit there.
Come, you filthy rat. And
Oh,
face
he's changed from Sonic back to Filthy Rat, I see. He respected me for a second. Is he down? Okay.
No, this isn't possible.
Alright, Eraser, give up! You've lost!
Honestly, I kind of prefer Purple Eraser. TBH. Whoa, he exploded.
Too easy!
Eraser is erased? How can this be? Fun fact, there are skills that activate when you hit max rings, like gaining XP continuously when you have max rings. Well, that doesn't seem super useful. Maybe early on, but Cancel turbo. Initial speed increases after landing more than with cancel dash. Okay. Now remember, I specifically skipped some missions to go ahead for this, but
Sonic?
I'm okay. I'm still...
That door. What is it?
I have an idea. Watch this. Open sesame!
thank you, Sonic.
Oh, it didn't work.
That's... must be some sort of offering we need to make. 7... Sonic!
When the 7 rings that control the worlds are gathered, the portal between worlds shall open. We've got the 7 world rings. This must be.
Do we have all 7? Okay, I wasn't actually aware that... I didn't remember if the white was the last one or not. Credits? Credits? I knew there were credits that played here, but, this is the bad ending. Oh, I know. I know. It's just, like, is there not an alternate version of that scene? Does it play something else if you only have, like, 6 of the rings? That's very weirdly done. If there is an alternate, there's no alternate cutscene, it just... Well, okay, he said we've got this, does that not play if you don't have all... Like, I know you have to, like... This plays no matter what, and yes, you only have 6 rings. And Sonic's like, we've got the set... Video game? That's very awkward. That's very strange. It's another thing where, like, in theory, I like the idea, like, oh, you beat the final boss, but you gotta go get the last thing and actually finish, but, that wasn't done super well. That was very awkward. Extremely. And I can't skip the credits, so. Hey guys, Sonic is gonna die. Wait, is he not? I thought there was, like, a good and bad. He doesn't. There's no bad thing where he dies, but... Skipping pages. Ah. Maybe. Man. This game had a low budget. And there's nothing for, like, we beat Eraser and then he wasn't in the cutscene. Oh, yeah, this credit sequence is like those pages that look like fluff, but you can't skip them in case they aren't. Pete Capella. Who is that? I know the name, and I don't know if it's because you've mentioned him before, or if I read it somewhere else. If I remember correctly, the final credits look different. I'm pretty sure you're right. Pretty sure you're right. All the screenshots look awful in this credit sequence also. That just seems to be like a trend with oh, he's silver. Oh, okay. Look like PS2 assets. That just seems to be, like, I've noticed that seems to be just a trend with, like, when credits have screenshots in them. I know there's specifically, have you ever seen Sonic Unleashed PS2? It's the same as Sonic Unleashed Wii, and I have that. Wii is basically a souped up PS2, yes. And these are, like, very clearly, like, specifically degraded to look like they're out of the book. There's a PS2 Unleashed, yeah. There's a PS2 and a PS3 one. In some circles, that's just how they differentiate them. It's the PS2 and the PS3 version. Unleashed PS2 is so funny. It's not exactly the same. I assume... Oh, the Wii's closer to a Super GameCube. Oh, I thought you were talking about Unleashed. The enemies have N64 models. Like the Shadow androids in Shadow the Hedgehog. Where the game tries to tell you, no, these look exactly the same, and Shadow thinks he looks like one of them, but the Shadow androids are super low poly. That's what it reminded me of. PS2 Unleashed is a thing. Doesn't it have far more nighttime levels than the main one, and that's part of why it's not good, is because there's way more werehog levels. I don't know when I'll play the Wii Unleashed. Because, like, I want to play the HD Unleashed, and I don't have that or any way to play it. Please, God, port it to PC. But, yeah, I also have... I have the Wii Unleashed, and I don't have... I don't know if I'm going to play that before I get the HD one, or if I want to wait until after I play through the real one. I'm not sure. And there goes my Wi-Fi. Good night, Kim. Okay, good night, Gremlin. Sorry about that. I wish you could stay for the ending. Wii/PS2 has a bunch of werehog levels, but about the same amount of time spent playing as werehog. Okay. It's like 7 total day stages in Wii, and they're all on the shorter end. Good. Good. Is it just a shorter game in general? I know the way it splits the stages up is a little different. Because the PS3 360 Unleashed just has long werehog levels. Okay. Guess that makes sense. No, because the werehog still takes forever. How long did they make PS2 games for? A long time. Seems like games were made for it for fucking forever. Is it the highest selling game console? I know it absolutely was for a while. And so I assume for that reason games were still being made for it like long after the console was dead. They're still making Wii games. Yeah, it's the same sort of thing. 2008. HD, it's like 4060 between Sonic and Werehog. On SD, it's 2080. Oh my god. PS2 is high selling. And I know part of that is because like it was also a DVD player and was the first console to do that. As far as I'm aware. When the 7 rings that control the worlds are gathered, the portal between worlds shall open. Yeah. Sonic said that. Thanks for the reminder. So that's the end of the game. Yeah, no. I assume we're gonna get the last one in... Did we get the one in Skeleton Dome? Anyway, I have something new in Lost Prologue. I'm just gonna go down the row and handle some awkward extra missions. That's basically what you gotta do. Quote from Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm gonna put that in my yearbook. Physics by Agia. Oh, before Nvidia bought them. Oh, yeah, you're right. That was a different thing. Last PS2 game made was in 2014. The Wii U was out. Was the PS4 out? I actually don't know when. I know the Wii U was the first of that console generation. I assume it was probably out. When the prologue's so long, it lasts the whole game, right? Clear the stage as quickly as possible. Is this one just a level? Hi, Sonic. That's not what I wanted you to do. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! FIFA 2015? That doesn't sound totally wrong. When was the PS2 first? When did the PS2 first enter production? 2001, 2002, I imagine. Hi, I hate how the grind rails work. I really do. I cannot reliably just switch grind rails. PS2 was 2000. Okay, so it happened before. How do you want me to do this? September 2000. Interesting. Killed the Dreamcast just like that. Suppose that would be
3,
related. Rip the Dreamcast. Just manual jump off. Yeah, that was gonna be my plan next time. Doesn't seem to work that. I need to hold it, and I'm not. You can't short hop after it, because just tapping it, or can't short hop off of it, because just tapping it will make you go faster. Yeah, that works a lot better. What Dreamcast games are being made still? Goddamn. People are very passionate about the system.
Speed break!
Oh, that zooms right through the little pink towers. Oh no. Is speed break required to get to the end here, or did I like fuck something up really horribly? Because I would have lost without that speed break. Dreamcast is super easy to develop for, basically. That is true. Yeah, easier to make discs for, really. Even though it was only an active console for 510 days, I didn't know it was less than 2 years, but I guess I should have put that together, given the adventure game ports. Beat Uhu to the goal. Okay, that seems to be the only thing on the agenda. Since it's super primitive disc tech. Interesting. I read, like, an article about how Dreamcast games are still being made, and I retained no information from it. Why was it so unsuccessful anyways? I actually don't quite know the answer to that. I know there's a variety of factors, but I'm gonna let smarter people answer that question. Okay, you can't slide on the wall, so. No one trusted Sega. 1, it was Sega, 2, PS2. Yeah. Like, I suppose technically the Dreamcast was the first one on that console market. But once the PS2 came out, like, there was no question of which was the better system to buy. Okay, wasn't able to slide there. 32X in the Saturn mainly. Yeah, they had already had a bunch of failures. The Saturn was the main one I was thinking. And in terms of IPs, successful IPs, like, what did they have going for them at the time? Like, Knights was a new IP. Oh, did I bounce off that? I did, okay. Dreamcast games sold crazy well for the install base. Okay, like I think the Dreamcast is the highest ever attach rate. But the only reason like people would go out specifically to buy a Dreamcast, I assume, would have been for Sonic. Like, did it have much else going for it for like the casual gamer? Dreamcast install base was like 8-1, which is better than most consoles. Oh, absolutely. Like I buy consoles and then have 8 games for them for like 2 years before I finally get around to buying them. GBA was 5-1. Die Hard Challenge. Okay. Switch is like 4.2 to 1? Okay. How many Switch games do I have? 9? Mario Kart's not there. Where's Mario Kart? Okay, I have 10 Switch games. Well, and a couple digital, but...
I'm feeling something strange.
So is it impossible to have all 7 of the world rings by the time you fight Eraser? I'm pretty sure it is, which makes, like, no sense within the story. There's some serious gameplay and story segregation going on there. Because, like, literally in the cutscene, Sonic's like, we have them all! And you don't. You simply do not, Hedgehog. Oh my. There's a scripted event happening here. Oh my god! They, like playing with the... They like playing with what happens here, it seems. You have spikes on the wall! But, like, the thing is there are a ton more GBA and Switches, so even if, Dreamcast owners were passionate it didn't save the console, yep! The system's not gonna be saved by me collecting every Switch game. It's gonna be saved by people buying the Switch in the first place.
Something's coming. Watch out!
Oh no!
Is it aiming for us?
Is it aiming for... Where did those arrows come from? Was I supposed to be able to dodge those? Really couldn't tell what was happening there. The reason Nintendo stuck with the Wii U is because they lived through Sega's decline. Oh, I didn't even consider that. I guess it would have been in the cards for them to potentially come out with a new console when that one was failing. I kind of just took it as a fact of life that, yeah, no, they have to stick with the console for until the next generation. That's just how generations work. But no, that makes sense as a market reason. Like, Sega did that and it didn't go well. Gave it support, hedged their bets, and came out with something new when appropriate. Worked out. So whoever thought that through was a smart person.
Speed break!
Is the room spinning?
The room is spinning.
Looks like it.
Hi, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. I didn't get a single ring. Hi, I can't die here or I have to start the level over, so... Do I have to kill all these? Do these serve a purpose, or are they just vibing? I do have to kill all these. Good delivery, Sonic. Looks like it. Is that what he said? Whoa, my head's spinning. Oh no, that just routes you to the middle. What? Oh, you need to backtrack still. Yeah, apparently it wanted me to go back and use a fucking spring. Okay, fine. Couldn't jump up there. Let's start the level over.
Strange.
Look at all those Eggman's robots. Here's a catapult. Good, my favorite mechanic in this game. I'm so glad. Okay, that's a pretty easy fire soul. Eggman's robots. Fucking what a translation. Look at all those chickens. I really wish I could do a Tails voice. But like, a grown man literally cannot do a Tails voice because, at least not in any of its actual incarnations because, he's been voiced by like 3 small young boy children and a couple adult women, and that's it. That's it. I can't do a Tails voice. It's just literally not possible. Geek critic. He's wrong about Sonic Heroes, but he makes good content. I mean, I'm also wrong about Sonic Heroes, right? True, Sonic Heroes is a good game. Had this discussion a couple times, but like I act like I hate Sonic Heroes when I really have the milquetoast opinion that Sonic Heroes is a good game until you have to play it a second time, and then 2 other times after that, and then collect the Chaos Emeralds. It's a good game to play once, but it specifically demands you to play it over and over. And as such, it's not a game I look fondly on very much, but if you don't like Sonic Heroes, you're wrong. Okay, he's wrong about Shadow the Hedgehog 2 because he said it controls as well as Adventure 2. Yeah, that's false. That's false. My brother has been playing through Shadow the Hedgehog recently, and he said it controlled pretty well. That's how my brother sounds, right? He said it controlled pretty well, and he actually liked the controls more than Adventure 2. He didn't remember how the Adventure games controlled. He just started Adventure 2 recently and was like, yeah, no, this is way better. I don't know what I was thinking.
Is the room spinning?
Oh, okay, this is where the catapult shows up. I assume. Like, ultimately, just play the hero team, then use cheat, save manipulation, and not play the other stories. But I never play games like that. God, I can't believe I'm considering streaming Shadow oh, and I can't make that. This is a lot of, oh, I threw the controller out of my hand. Really, you're gonna route me directly into the spikes? I'm probably gonna die. Oh no! Fuck that room. That room is a bad room. That room is not a good room.
Where are we?
Do you remember that guy I told you about that programmed adventures controls? Yeah. That was all one guy. Would it surprise you at all to learn he wasn't involved in Shadow? Not even slightly. I assume by extension he's not involved in in Heroes, right? At least that's just my assumption, though I might be making assumptions specifically about the engine and not necessarily the controls. He was in Heroes, okay. I missed that fire soul again. Heroes Shadow are built on top of the Sonic Adventure 2 port. The reason the handling is different in those games is because they changed the acceleration and top speed values. Really? Interesting. Huh. Didn't know that.
What's this feeling of deja vu?
Oh yeah, I have invulnerability when sliding, so I just slid through those spikes. Forgot about that. Can you stop? Can you stop? I'm out of rings again. I actually prefer Heroes controls over Adventure 2 a little bit. I will not agree with that one. You can go zoom. This is true, you can go very zoom. Is it a good idea in a lot of places? No. But you can.
Something's coming. Watch out!
Oh god, the fucking arrows. I see them. They give you like a little bit of time to react, and in a game without these controls, that'd be fair. But unfortunately, for me at least, pretty difficult to actually get things to work. I should get Adventure DX on GameCube. I'm still playing the Dreamcast version. I've never played the Dreamcast version. I want a Dreamcast at some point, but also, like I say that, but what would I do? Buy Adventure 1 and 2 for collecting purposes, and then only play the GameCube ports still, and never get any other Dreamcast games. Because like a lot of people are like big Sega historian junkie boys, gamers, pals, gals. And I'm not that. My only attachment to Sega is through Sonic, and like that's it. It's a bar in the way. I didn't even make it to the spinny room.
3, 2, 1.
Where are we?
Adventure DX, Adventure 2 battle ports for both GameCube, Steam, Next Gen are kind of broke. Study Dreamcastify for a living for a week straight. I've never found any problems with them. I know, I think am I right in saying Adventure DX is, like wacky with glitches? I know there's a big to-do about... It died? No? It didn't? It disconnected, but the battery's still there. Okay, it's probably gonna go out in a bit. The water's better in GCTX. I know it was a mild to-do when Game Grumps played Adventure 1, and Aaron like said he specifically chose the most broken version, and people were mad that he wasn't like giving the game a proper chance. Glitches are everywhere in DX. I've encountered them occasionally. Honestly, like, I'm sure this isn't the case and I'm just lucky, but for me it's always struck me as one of those games where like it's super glitchy, but like in a lot of places you have to specifically look for the glitches for them to actually happen.
Something's coming. Watch out!
Is it aiming for us?
Yes, Sonic, it's aiming for you. Do you think it's aiming for the big glass pillars?
Speed break!
I crashed into a pillar. Good, fine. Okay, game.
Speed break!
There we go. It certainly felt like it was gonna route me into death, but it didn't. PC's best port because you can fix the problem / customize it to look how you want. Yeah, I kind of want to do a video on Sonic Adventure 2 and its storytelling and like how the game almost has a good story. If I do that, I want to record footage from the PC port, so specifically so I can mod the cutscenes so you can actually hear what's being said. Alright, that made the catapult, but I don't want to do that yet because I gotta kill all these to bust that door open. PC's always the best version when it's modded for any game. Yeah, of course. Nope. Go back. Go back. Almost crashed. Not always true, because sometimes the PC version never gets mods / fixes. Yeah, if it's not supported. Absolutely not. The modding... When it's modded, yes. What was I gonna say? I had something. I think it's gone. I have finally, you know, discovered the way out of here. That's good. Hey, I'm glad you exist. You make me really happy. I need to get in that pot. I like just holding the Wii remote upside down. Now, bounce. Get in the catapult, and gee whizlickers, we're out of that room, which is probably not indicative of the rest of the level. There's probably more. Kind of afraid of how much more there could possibly be. I don't know what I'm homing attacking half the time. There's the goal. I did it. That was kind of rough. A little bit. Teensy weensy. I wonder how close I am to the final world ring. I don't specifically remember how much it expects you to do. I assume I just have to like get through a bunch of missions in Night Palace.
Three, two, one.
I always thought I finished the game with a bunch of unfinished missions. But looking back, I'm pretty sure that was mostly just post-game stuff that I never did. Because I've done every mission available to you so far. And like, I'm generally only getting like, unlocking one at a time. And there were only a couple that you could skip. Oh, cool. Okay. I like that. Why was there a crossfade? What was that for? It's a little bizarre, but okay. Wait, I thought I saw a Fire Soul. Did I not? There is. I missed it. I mean, whatever. We're here. What was the mission? Oh, wasn't it finished with 0 rings? And I just happened to... I think that's what it was. I think I completely forgot what the mission actually was and I just happened to get hit before the goal. That's exactly what happened. Well, that's amazing. Rampage. TBH, that website that compares the SA1 ports is really manipulative in its wording. I really don't like reading it because they're just flat out unfair to the GameCube version. But the next gen and Steam versions are just bad. The wording's clearly someone who likes the original DC look, but the videos at least show they're right in those instances. I wouldn't know, I've only played the GameCube one, and I never had problems with it. I mean, yeah, it's fair for purists and, like, diehard fans to compare ports and, like, to make recommendations for newcomers as to what the thing is, but I feel like most of the problems with the ports are probably things that, like, if someone's playing the game for the first time, they wouldn't be like, oh, this is a problem, unless it's something that just exists in the core game. Did that make sense? I don't know if it made sense. There we go. I missed an enemy, but I got the Fire Soul, and that's what I wanted.
Very careful.
Okay, halfway there. This is some stuff like they made Lost World have darker lighting, and that's bad because Adventure 1 should always be colorful.
Very careful.
Okay. Almost took damage there. Talk about a close call. Talk about a low-budget flight. Nope, that was a death.
Very careful.
Okay.
I always zoom between those, and I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. I think it wants you to wait it out. Okay, I feel like I should just stop taking chances. Just wait.
Very careful.
Okay.
Come on. Do the... Jesus. That should not have worked. I did not time that properly.
Had me worried there for a second.
Look, if I slide, I just get through it and it's fine. Because I'm invulnerable.
Hey, what's going on?
I think there's something we can do here.
I think there's something we can... Well, that was a little unfair.
Here we go, Shara.
Sonic, slow down!
Do you know who you're talking to? I'm really surprised there wasn't a funny haha line there. I've got 6 more enemies. I keep forgetting this is, hey, kill enemies. That's 1 lap? Yeah, these are enemies I fought before. I mean, I guess that's fine. And there was that hourglass that I couldn't seem to open, that I had to do something special. Whatever. It's over. Oh, I've missed a lot of things.
Just made it.
Okay, it's all port things. I can't weigh in on. I don't know. There it is.
That's it.
One of the 7 world rings. This one is purple.
This one is purple.
Oh, this one is sealed with sadness.
Just what are these rings all about, anyway?
Hey, there's something I've been thinking about, Shara.
What is it?
How do you and the Eraser Djinn know each other?
Huh? Well,
Hey, if you'd rather not talk about it, that's okay.
Sonic,
Is he really a genie of the lamp like that King of Bones said?
yes. Well, you see, he's the genie of the magic lamp.
Oh, this is
from
where
the
we get
of
that story.
Aladdin.
Huh?
Long ago, he was punished for his misdeeds and sealed away in the lamp. He would not be forgiven until he had granted the wishes of 1,000 people. But when his sentence had been served, he had a renewed hatred of people. That was his fate, sad as it was. His cursed destiny came from the story he had been written into.
Shara?
To the Eraser Djinn, I am just a mere genie of the ring. I want to stop him, though. I want to turn the stories of the Arabian Nights back to what they were. That is my wish.
I think it's kind of a shame that it took this long, like literally after fighting Eraser Djinn, to actually be given his motivation. Like, his destiny is written by the books and he wants to change it, and that's why. That's why he's destroying the pages. Anyway, that's the last world ring. So we can open the door. Do we have any other missions first? Stealth attack. And then last chapter. We'll do any miscellaneous missions that pop up, and then once we're out of them, we'll do the final boss. Thanos cock ring. I'm annoyed now. I actually am not fond of that. I don't know, I feel the same way with things like Wind Waker HD. There's no way to bring back the OG lighting, which kind of sucks. I guess that's fair. Oh, don't defeat enemies. I've done that for all except the first one. You have 40 skill points. I know, I just don't care. I haven't felt the need to get skills. They just don't feel important to me this late in the game. I killed something there?
3, 2, 1.
Did something fly into my path as I jumped? Because there were enemies there, but I only saw the 2 of them. Yep, there's a 1. And he's just vibing around. They're grind rails, okay. Oh yeah, beware the fire stomp. Well, I think he just hopped into my arc. Oh, thank you. Oh, didn't mean to get that, but I'm glad. Hey, I was sliding. Why'd I get hit there? I can't see video game. Okay. Oh no! Don't slide into him. That was a lot, but I did it. No!
This isn't my day.
Wait, do you get a grind rail instead of light speed dash? Sort of. There are hidden grind rails that appear in certain spots that are invisible, that are indicated by the rings. It's like, that's not a thing I'm actively doing. I'm just landing on an invisible grind rail. This game is weird. This game is weird. What am I doing? Dying several times. Oh, I already got the fire soul. It did count that. Shoutouts to Unleashed Wii where you light dash with the boost button. I mean, Sonic's always had single button bullshit though. Yeah, I'm struggling to think of places where both of those necessarily matter at the same time, but I also don't know what the level design is like in Unleashed Wii, of course. I mean, at least I'm not starting from the beginning, but having some trouble on this one. Boost button, you mean shaking the Wiimote? Tell me it's got other controller support. Hi, I created that treasure chest and then it disappeared. That was on a timer. I played with the Wii Classic controller. Okay. I assumed you wouldn't have made that mistake unless there was controller support. These arrows, not super fond of them. It's just, hi, we're just gonna destroy the road in front of you. Use it in chunks. Yeah, I've read that. I know it's very much not a, it's segments you use one at a time. Yeah, it's very much not a traditional boost game. Which I guess is fine, given that, like, the boost formula hadn't been established yet. That was established with Unleashed. So one shake is one chunk. Okay. That makes a lot more sense than, like, a shake being applied to the typical boost formula. Though Unleashed Wii, there's boost charges, which, in my opinion, is a better design than normal boost formula. Fun fact, they made it that way just for the shake. Oh, and unlock cream? Okay. Cool. Wait, is that it? Are we off to the last chapter? Are you ready, gamers? Are you ready? I don't actually remember how the boss fight works, but I like the concept of it a lot. So let's go. Let's jump in. Just made the werehog like that, just for the motion. All right. So did we watch him run behind the door? Is that what happened? Yeah, I think so.
You just don't give up, do you?
Okay, maybe not.
You've brought me all 7 world rings? Well done.
Hey, of course. We're such good buddies after all.
Shara. You have done well in using him to gather the rings. Now, give them to me.
Hey, hold on. Aren't you gonna do something about this?
No!
Please, quickly. Let us rule the world together.
Shara? What?
I must.
Shara, stop! You can't do this! Think about what will happen!
I'm sorry. I have no choice. I just want to be back with him.
No! As Genie of the Ring, I command you! Do what you truly think is right! Shara!
Prayers, sadness, rage, hatred, joy, pleasure, wishes. The 7 hearts that make up the stories. These are the 7 world rings that bind these pages together.
What?
But the life of the collector of the rings shall be offered up in sacrifice as the key for that control. I offer up your life, Blue Hedgehog.
Shara's death wasn't enough. She wasn't the sacrifice. Okay, there she is.
Shara!
Oh, no. She didn't die.
I'm
Now she did.
sorry.
That's when it happens.
I knew
Fuck.
all along. I knew what would happen. And I still got you involved.
I can't hear it.
It's okay. It's not your fault.
Did I change my destiny? Did I keep our promise?
Shara, grant me a wish. I wish for you to not die and to go back to the way you were.
I'm so sorry, Master. I cannot grant.
In the end, such is the weak power of a genie of the ring.
Here we go. God, the way it gets higher pitched.
This is awful. You're just some incomplete monster.
So that's happening because he transformed without the sacrifice. Or did Shara count as the sacrifice? I'm not totally sure on that front.
We've got to stop him! Shara! Please! Let me your power!
Angry Sonic. Sonic gets the rings of rage, hatred, and sadness. Yup. Yup. I honestly really like that. That like Sonic is purely fueled by negative emotions in this part. like it's edgy and epic and everything, but like there's like this implicit, hey, those negative emotions aren't bad things necessarily, depending on where you point them. Because like the moral of so many things is, yeah, positive emotions are the good thing, and you should shun anger and those kinds of things. Here, like, Sonic literally saves the day because he's so pissed off. Anyway, I have no rings, so I'm gonna die here because he's not like Super Sonic in that way. He's not like, you know, using up rings. Genuinely love this endgame like 1000%. I have a couple things to say about it. Like, you brought up the implicit abusive relationship thing, and there's a little tiny thing in the ending that I sort of want to talk about once that shows up. Sonic has 3, Eraser has 4. Yep. And I also just like the idea that you're fighting like the incomplete version of like what he could be. This isn't even my final form. Like just instead of, oh, you're both using the power of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Woo-wee, walkie, wow, woo. Okay, so I'm filling up my soul gauge. And that's used to attack him. You can use Time Break and Speed Break, but I don't remember how it works. Like, if I use Speed Break, that didn't do anything. Oh, you have to... I wonder if you can deflect those orbs of light somehow. Thank you, Shara from the grave. Okay. Gotta shake. That's right. That's right. It said that and I didn't catch it. You're literally supposed to just like... Yeah. Come on. That's full. So it said, I wonder if you can deflect the orbs. Do I speed break into the orbs? Yep. And then you have to shake it to keep it from, fully depleting. There you go. Wait. Oh, okay. You just shake him. You just shake to punch him. There we go. I remember that. Oh. He's got a new attack now. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Just kind of vibed there for a second. And I died. I love this boss, genuinely, like, I jumped over all the rings. What am I doing? I was so good at this when I was a kid. I replayed this boss so many times as a kid. Like, I loved this final boss, too. He sounds like Jet! Oh my god! Darkspine Sonic sounds like Jet! It's Jason Griffith doing his Jet voice without the voice cracks! What? He hit me before I could... Okay.
You can always fill the surge by moving the Wii remote.
Use Time Break for his beams. These things, or which ones are you talking about? Because I've mostly been able to dodge those without help, but I can make an illegal left! Yes, not fully depleting. Yes, slowing the decrease. What do you want from me? Hey, can I just point out a cool thing that happens in all Sonic games post-adventure where you do the final boss to the... Oh, wait, I gotta get to him. I forgot that too. Where you do the final boss to the main theme and it's all empowering the player rather than being like, ooh, intense or ooh, scary. I really like that. Like, that's... Yes, that's very good. It's not about terrifying the player. like, oh, he's so powerful, we can't deal with him. It is literally like trying to make you feel as epic as possible. And most of the time, it's really effective. It can make even the worst like Sonic bosses still feel great.
Maybe time break and speed break might work.
Okay, this is the one. And I'm still mostly at full speed. Interesting, okay. Even the original compositions like Rush Adventure or Forces are fucking baller. I have been listening I've been listening to the final boss theme for, oh no, I was still filling it. Sonic Rush is the best Sonic soundtrack. I honestly am not a fan of most of Rush's soundtrack, but its final boss theme is so good. It's so good. Which bad bosses do you mean, Cam? Not necessarily ones that are specifically bad, but like the final boss of Adventure 2, I love, but as a boss, it's extremely bland. What makes that boss is the presentation, like almost entirely, which Sonic Adventure 2 does really well. I've said this before, like the things that are, like there are things that are bad about Adventure 2, of course. I will not say it's the perfect game by any means. I do think it's a good game. I have a more positive opinion on it than a lot of people do, but a lot of what makes Adventure 2 good is its presentation, and like it turns what would have been a bland final boss into like the most epic feeling thing in the world, solely because of its setting and its music. The gameplay itself is like, fucking love like every track in Rush. They don't really vibe with me that much. But Wrapped in Black, so good. I'm not saying it's a bad soundtrack. I just don't love them. I think most Supersonic fights carry on presentation. I think that's super valid. Yep. Completely agree. Okay, it sucked me in and I couldn't grab those rings. I'm in danger here. And he hit me before I could do time break. I'm having a harder time on this than I expected. I honestly expected this to be a cakewalk. Oh, that was one of the only times that I actually had to get out of the way on that first round. Generation's final boss didn't have that presentation edge and is thus the worst final boss in the series. Yep, I was gonna bring that up. Generation's final boss, it does suck on a gameplay level. Like, it takes far too long, but it does not feel epic at all. Generations kind of sucks because it has very few like truly original compositions. Even like its big moment is when Modern and Classic Sonic are like boosting into him for the final time. It's like it's supposed to be this big climactic moment, and it plays the Sonic 4 Episode 1 theme. It doesn't even have a unique song for that. What about presentation though? Generations just doesn't have any epic songs that play. Like, Generations final boss is your typical, like, epic, intense song. It's not a bad song by any means, but it doesn't, like, feel special. Like, look at what's happening in the gameplay here. Sonic 4 Episode 1, yeah, oh god, why? Oh god. Oh, thank god I got those rings. Time Eater Generations, there's just none of that. You didn't even know Eggman was the main villain until the last moment of Generations, though I suppose that's not necessarily a real criticism because you don't know about Gerald Robotnik's plan until the very end of Adventure 2. Anyway, forgotten most of Generations because that game's like 4 hours long. Like, I love Generations, but its final act is very much the worst part of it. I like Sonic 4 Episode 1. Didn't hate it when I was a kid. I just have no urge to go back to it. Anyway, what was I saying? I've been listening to a while ago. I mentioned I was listening a lot to the final boss of Sonic and the Black Knight. Like, I know a lot of Black Knight's soundtrack, despite, like, you know, never playing it before. And that final boss theme's a fucking banger. I'm far too focused on charging the gauge to the point where, like, it is hindering my dodging ability. With me, let's fucking go. It's so good. It was an enjoyable evening, but it was literally just an evening. It's like, it very much wants you to replay it. Like, the challenges aren't worth much, I'll say that, but I do, like, continue to play Generations, like, for hours and hours on end because I like, seeing if I can beat my time in the levels. It is very much, focused on beating levels as quickly as humanly possible, and, I like that a lot. Because there's a million shortcuts through every level. I think it does the whole multiple paths thing in Sonic very well. Well, all Sonic games are about replaying it. I mean, yes, it is too short. I do agree. Just usually not big on replaying. I guess, yeah, that's fair. It's very specific design. Oh, I was supposed to jump. Sonic's punching the actual shit out of this man. Hi, Cade! Barely even replay my favorite game of all time, Super Mario Bros. 3. There's not a lot of games that I, like, replay avidly. Generations is one of them. Like, when I get the urge to replay Generations, I will play through the whole campaign once, and then I'll just, like, play all of the stages over and over. Except Planet Wisp. Planet Wisp sucks. Because I discover, like, new shortcuts every time, and then once I discover a shortcut, I gotta refine my run with that shortcut. Is he done? No, okay. He's done. Look at the words actually coming out of him. That's cool. I like that a lot.
Your tale is finished, Eraser. Next time, try writing a better story.
Jason, oh my god, that delivery. 3 minutes, is that what it was? Here we go, CG cutscene. This is such a good cutscene. Very good ending. Thank you for all the skills and all the new missions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Video game, video game. He's just laying there on the ground. Sonic doesn't sound like constantly angry. He sounds like Jet the Hawk. That's what he sounds like.
I shall not be defeated. If you defeat me, I will simply return again and again. I am immortal. I cannot be vanquished. That can't be. That's the
Chaos Emeralds!
I want you to hold on to this.
To go back to the way you were. The genie of the lamp is supposed to grant 3 wishes. Am I right?
I will never grant any wish from the likes of you.
Huh. My first wish. Bring Shara back to life.
I love the lamp so much.
My body is...
My second wish. Return the Arabian Nights to the way they were, so that the world can have its stories again. My third wish. Eraser Jin, you shall live out the rest of time trapped inside your lamp as you were in days of old.
The words go zoom.
know you're there. Please stop him. We can start over. The two of us. I swear it. The world is mine.
Stupid
I
fucking
cannot be
abusive
denied
boyfriend.
by that filthy rat. Why?
I told you, I'm not a rat. I'm a hedgehog. Shara, will you grant me one more wish? I wish for a mountain of handkerchiefs. Now, just let yourself cry, as much as you need to. You'll have plenty of handkerchiefs to help you through it.
The railing in this cutscene. There's the credits. It was almost twice as tall in the storyboard. That wouldn't work. What? Okay, so... What? Sonic? What? But they had to shorten it because Sonic's legs got too long. Yeah. He's not that tall. What did they... What? He has Bayonetta legs in the storyboard. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I love that. Okay, I love that ending for a couple reasons. A, you don't get to see Sonic be like legit angry in like basically any Sonic game, and they do it so well without like making him seem out of character. So there's that. It's cool. He got to be epic. Got to have his edgy moment without it seeming out of character. B, we don't get to see like a truly evil like villain get like utterly fucked up like that in any other Sonic game, like because Eggman's normally the main villain, and like then he's usurped by some other big thing that you don't have much of a relationship with at the end of the game, or Eggman is the final boss, and because he has to return, you can't see him get fucked up. But here, like, it's building this rivalry between Sonic and Eraser the whole time, and since he's never gonna show up in another game, they get to do whatever they want with him at the end, and Sonic just fucks him up. And you can't do that in any other Sonic game. I really do like Eraser as a villain. TBH, he's like the most personal villain the series has had. It's like Zavok, but not shitty. He is boring for the most part. I feel like it's got that Sonic problem of like implying some depth that isn't elaborated on, which brings me to my third point. There's that implication that's not given much depth that's brought up at the very end, but that he and Shara were in an abusive relationship, and so when he fucks up Eraser, A, there's that abusive boyfriend getting fucked up catharsis, and B, there's like Sonic doesn't do anything, like, okay, this is hard to say, like, Shara isn't, like, shown to be in the wrong or anything. They don't do anything more than, like, show her to be someone who made a mistake in that relationship. Like, she's not condemned for having having any romantic connection with Eraser. Sonic is, like, completely supportive of her at the end, and there's, like, it handles it like pretty tactfully, I think. With what little bits there are, it handles it pretty tactfully. Like a lot of things that deal with abusive relationships, a lot more in depth, do it very poorly and like have the victim like they blame the victim in some ways implicitly or explicitly, in like super minor ways where like it's her fault for not seeing the signs, or she shouldn't have dated him in the first place, or she should have gotten out of there as quick as possible. Like here it's literally just like Sonic's like, yeah, you have the right to be sad, he was a piece of shit, but like you're not wrong for being sad that he's gone. I'm an emotionally supportive hedgehog. It also like just shows a side of Sonic we don't get to see all that often. I think the last time we really saw that was Smile in 06. Anyway, shoutouts to them making classic Sonic a Sonic from another universe or something for some reason, so they can make more classic games without fucking with the timeline. That's my theory, at least. I think there's like implied depth there too that they don't follow up on. my thought is, okay, Generations gave classic Sonic all this new information, and therefore there's like a Zelda-style timeline split. But like, why at least elaborate on that? At least show what caused that. Say something more than, oh, he's from the past, now he's from another dimension. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Did I miss some things? I just like that ending a lot. I think it's really well done, and the animation's just cool. Like it's really good at like feeling epic and cinematic. Hi.
Blue hedgehog, having saved the world of the Arabian Nights, ran endlessly until he found his way back into his own world. Along the way, he had many adventures, but those are stories for another time.
Is that supposed to be a sequel hook for like other things he did in the Arabian Nights before he left? Because that didn't happen. That didn't happen. It got a sequel, just not anything. We're getting credits again? Okay. Generations implied classic just grew up into modern, and that just seems really silly. I suppose it does. Silly game, but it's like canon. Could have just been non-canon and fun and then not have to worry about it. Yeah, the story of Generations is really stupid. There aren't very many good Sonic stories after when? I don't know. When do people consider the... I guess Unleashed would probably be the fall there. And, like, say what you want about the adventure games having stupid stories. They're, like, at least stories that there's thought put into. Sonic Adventure literally is a continuation of, Three Knuckles, so it should have been just that, a style change. Yeah, Black Knight's story, good. That's what I hear. I'm excited for that. I know it's weird to demand this from my Cartoon Hedgehog series, but I do wish that that Sonic stories these days didn't like shy away from dark-ish subject matter. Like here, it like gestured at it a bit, in ways that you like. It doesn't go in super depth. It's go in super deep. Doesn't go in depth all that much, and I won't say, oh, this Sonic game handled abusive relationships really well. It did in certain ways, in the little tiny bits it was there, but like modern Sonic games wouldn't do that. That said, there are Sonic games that do go into dark subject matter and then like completely fucking fumble it. Shadow the Hedgehog, and I'm not talking about its dark tone. I'm talking about the military being the good guys. And then the reason they shy away from that is because people literally mock Sonic for dark topics. Oh, I know. They do have complete reason for it. It's just I want different things out of Sonic than other people want. I would rather, like, even if they do it poorly, I'd rather laugh at the absurdity of something like Adventure 2, a story that I do unironically like, but I'd rather laugh at the absurdity of something like Adventure 2 than, oh, Colors, Eggman made amusement park Sonic stop him. Not that Sonic has to be anything more than that. I'm not like, that's not really even a criticism. That's just, well, this is what I want out of Sonic, and they don't do that anymore. Adventure 2 and Shadow basically fucked that up for him. Well, and 06. I don't think that many people looked... I mean, people say the story's nonsensical, but, like, at the time, were people, like, using the story of Adventure 2 as, like, a huge way to criticize it? I feel like a lot of the... We don't talk about 06. I feel like a lot of the, criticism of Adventure is stuff that ended up happening, like, in retrospect. Like, it's a lot easier to criticize the story of Adventure 2, like, when you look at... Wait. People just like Hero's story way more back in the day. Yeah, because it simplified it a lot. Back in the day, like, that was the norm for Sonic by the time of Adventure 2, and then they just, like, dove deeper and deeper into it. I think it's a lot easier to criticize Adventure 2's story for being ridiculous and dark whenever you take it, like, as a whole, like, with the trend of Sonic in that era up to 06, whereas just Adventure 2 in a vacuum, I feel like people didn't necessarily, at least at the time, be like, this was a stupid story. I don't know. I've just noticed that, like, one of the things that, is both a good and a bad thing about Sonic today is that after 06, basically every Sonic game became a response to the reaction to the previous one. Like, Unleashed completely changed up the formula because people hated 06. And they simplified the story a lot and brought it down to mostly just Sonic and Tails and Eggman. And then the Werehog, and the Werehog happened to try and draw in new people. And then Colors cut the Werehog and made the story even more simple in response to criticism of Unleashed. And then Generations did the same thing. And then Forces amped up the story again and tried to make it dark while retaining the lighthearted tone of the games before it as a response to criticism that Sonic game stories were just stupid now. Go into the secret book, Cam. You want me to go into the epic... Hi. You want me to go into the epic achievement and collectibles thing? Sure. Why not? Hi, I got creamed. Cool. Sonic Heroes. 12 characters split into teams and head out into action together. It's kind of weird that this has like a whole like history of Sonic thing. Forces was, I guess, a response to Lost World being a kiddie Mario game. Yeah, I don't know. And it did go back to the Generations formula, sort of. Which I always forget Lost World even exists. Like, no one talks about Lost World, I feel like. Sonic Advance is a good set of games. I need to play those. Oh, good. Wait, I did get 2. Did I get 1? I don't think I got 1. Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Rush, Sonic Riders. You just shoved them all together. And the adventures continue. Sonic Heroes comes to Europe and North America. Oh. 3's the best one, don't at. Sand Scorpion. At first, we were unsure where to place it in the game. Ifrit Golem. Look closely in the cauldron and you'll see a rubber ducky? There is, yes. Do you see it? Right above the next. Epic. Look at that crusty shadow explosion. Oh my god, I didn't even acknowledge that. That's disgusting. Captain Behemoth, not Behemoth, Behemoth. Eraser's names are pun on the words eraser and razor. This is all just cutscenes. I didn't unlock a lot in the way of like concept art. I did unlock a bunch of songs. Sonic Advance 3 is pretty good. It's the most unique one, which is good. It got into its stride then. Too bad it was kind of left for nothing. What was I gonna say? So Eraser wasn't just a meme. No, that was definitely the point. Okay, what level was I at? Hold on. They meant it to be the funny Eraser man. I ended on 41, which is more than I ended my second file on. I don't understand how I had 23 hours in this game on that file. You unlocked Shadow. That's enough, isn't it? All right, I've unlocked new stuff in 2 places. Don't think we're ending it there. We're 2.5 hours in, A. B, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff still happening. I'm gonna try and finish every mission in the game to the best of my ability. Super speed up, sure. So we're jumping back in. We are definitely doing that. Hi, did you notice? At the top? Oh god, here we go! At the top of what? You can now turn off your, oh, okay. Yeah, you do unlock that. That's cool. Cool and useless, and I won't be doing it. But it's a fun little wacky thing. Welcome to Sand Oasis again. It's been a while. Here we can't pick up any pearls. And pearls aren't something you can lose, so that's very deliberately a much harder thing than avoiding the rings. You can turn off the homing attack, yep. And the short hop, like just straight up like the things that you're supposed to do anything, you don't have to turn them off if you're dumb and stupid, feeling wacky. Oh wait, I can't kill enemies because they drop pearls, don't they? Yep. No!
This just isn't my day.
Shouldn't have slid there. Shouldn't have slid there.
3, 2, 1.
Can you just bring up that the implementation of the homing attack in all Sonic games is bad and hurts the game's flow? I like the homing attack in the adventure games. I don't like it in Generations. You lose all momentum, but also the level design is built around it, so like whatever.
This just isn't my day.
There are mods that bring momentum back to Generations homing attack, and it's a neat idea and makes it feel nicer. It does not work with the level design. Oh wow.
This just isn't my day.
Oh, wait a second. Sonic games have never been about constantly moving forward at every moment. It's always about an ebb and flow. Yeah, I don't mind the homing attack. I think it was pretty necessary at the time to make Sonic, like, make it feel satisfying to hit enemies in 3D Sonic. Of course, you're not criticizing the concept of the homing attack, just the implementation, which I think is fair. He's not totally with you. Oh no!
This just isn't my day.
I need to unequip the Pearl Collector. Take the thing away. Where is it? Pearl Collector. No, there's also the S Pearl Collector. Yeah, that's all. It does sound right. You can't be precise in 3D at speed. So, like, you need to implement something to help with that. But, like, it works against the flow/speed rather than with it. That's fair. That's fair. I definitely understand. I feel like the adventure games are probably the best at, like, not feeling like you're losing all your speed. Like, of course you lose some speed, but, like, you can mash the button to just zoom through a web of enemies in ways that you really can't do in future Sonic games. Like, the homing attack is kind of, like, of course it's evolved, but a lot of that evolution has been to make it slower. Like, Shadow's homing attack, like, the homing attack in Shadow the Hedgehog doesn't feel very good. It's very floaty. Whereas I think the Adventure 2 one is done really well. I love how dying is Shadow's homing attack is so bad. But also some elements of the level design are built around that floatiness. I got the pearl at literally the last moment. I didn't know that there was a goal, that the goal was there. Wow, okay. Another one in Heroes, because if you hold jump after using it, you can move around in midair for ages. Maybe it's me, but like flying around in midair, if you got the speed to make it happen, feels super satisfying. Blue Tornado in Sonic Heroes. I don't know. Perfect challenge. Don't take damage. Post-game ones are turning it up, I see. Now, how much are you going to demand of me here? How many opportunities to take damage exist? Whoa. should not have been able to dodge that. There we go. Now I don't have to dodge a bunch of things. I almost instinctively, like, zoomed out of the way of those pearls. Is this just the normal level again with, like, added obstacles? It kind of looks like it. No! That's cruel. Of course, the concept of the mission's pretty cool.
2, 1.
Lost World doesn't have an air dash and is the worst fall speed ever. The homing attack in it is so bad. Oh, good. I'm glad. Generations jump dash like brings you to a complete halt, and like again, the level design's built around it. It's a very deliberate thing. It just doesn't feel satisfying, and is more used as a trajectory correction than anything else. It's kind of bizarre. Generation has the air boost. Yeah, the air boost does like fix that. Not fix it, but the air boost does like replace that. So I guess I shouldn't complain. Like you can just zoom through the sky, just like any other jump dash. I suppose, yeah, with that in mind, the homing attack doesn't need to be the way it used to be, because you've got another thing to fix its function, to change its functionality. Okay, I am having issue figuring out how to get a, do I just wait until it's no longer spitting fire? Now is when I bring up that I have 190 hours of playtime on Lost World Wii U PC, and I'm thus the lead authority on it and can definitively say it sucks, dude. I can't argue with that in any way, shape, or form. One day I want to play Lost World. I'll get around to it. I need to wait. I need to just sit until it's no longer spitting fire. Got 110 more on Lost World 3DS, and I think that game is neat. Gee willikers. Gee willikers. Gets way too much hate just for being beginner unfriendly. Sonic Riders. Very good game, but oh god, starting it. Oh, fucking hell. I've been jumping over that. What really sucks is that parkour in Lost World is a brilliant idea for Sonic, but it'll never be tried again because Lost World sucks. I have no idea how the parkour works in Lost World. Like, parkour in Sonic is just a word to me. I don't know what it actually is. Works great in 3DS, but yep, it'll never be back. Hence forces immediately going back to the boost formula, which like, I like the boost formula. I like the boost formula. But I also hear it's done a little poorly, and the design, level design is very bland. But I wouldn't know. I didn't. I should have just short hopped there. I haven't gotten past that pit even once.
2, 1.
Everything else is fine, but that. Fun fact about half of Force's code was just reused from Lost World. And isn't that part of why like the controls don't feel as nice as in Generations? Because it's built on an engine that plays nothing like Generations while using the gameplay of Generations. Gotta take it very slow here. At least I am taking it very slow.
made
Well, that took a little too long, but I did it. I've studied Lost World, and it's shocking how similar Forces controls feel in a bad way. It's like they tried to bake a cake using gravy. Doesn't classic Sonic also, like, feel wrong? Get a 60 and then we'll be done with Sand Oasis. See, that's gonna feel really nice. Like, getting through things not just in the story, but like finishing every mission in a place. It's the idea that's amazing rather than either implementation. In Lost World Wii U, it just kind of didn't work. It might work in 3DS, but I doubt it's good.
3, 2, 1.
It's sad that classic Sonic has the best controls in Force. Oh no. Okay, ring chain. This is bizarre. I've missed so many rings. No, it ran out! Okay, this is strange.
3, 2, 1.
I've watched bits and pieces of gameplay from Forces, and like every time I think, this doesn't look that bad. But I know it's super hated, and that a lot of it is the controls suck, which you can't really tell from just watching gameplay. So much about a game can look good until you actually experience it and feel how it's implemented. Anyway, I got a 60 ring chain. Do I have to like keep this? Like if this breaks, what happens? Okay. Oh, I just had to wait for the timer to run out. I see.
Too easy.
Too easy. Someone walked through the door as soon as I did that. I think Forces is fine. It's just incompetently made. Suppose that's fair. It does look like one that like I would enjoy but not call a good game. Like Shadow. I like playing Shadow the Hedgehog. Will I call it a good game? No. No. I would be the laughingstock of the planet. I get fun speedrunning some levels in it. And isn't it, it's level design done by you said it was the same designer as Colors. So is it more like Generations or more like Colors in like its actual level design? I'd rather we play it than Colors, but I think Colors is better. That's fair. That's fair. Same base team as Colors, okay. Is it the Colors team like trying to imitate the Generation style, or is it more like Colors, where it's a lot more like weird precision? Anyway, what do I need? What do I need here? This level design is sort of like a faster Colors, okay. In theory, that doesn't sound terrible. Splash jump allows you to jump when you strike an obstacle in mid. Did I just get a double jump? What did I just get here? Like it's blocky and basic, but never really demands you to be precise. Okay. That sort of sounds like. That sort of sounds like the design of Colors, like without the appeal of Colors. Like even if Colors level design isn't personally like what I want Sonic to be, like it's a very good game. I like Colors a lot. Would I prefer like games in the Generation style? Absolutely, but like I feel like Colors doesn't quite work unless it has that precision. Splash jump's the best skill in the game. Hopefully we'll see. The director was asked what his favorite skill in the game was, and he said splash jump. So it is canonically the best skill in the game. Back to Dino Jungle. Perfect challenge, don't take damage. I assume it's just gonna be the same like types of challenges over and over that have just been unlocked. So perfect challenge in every spot. Don't get pearls in every spot. Splash wave, good outrun music plays.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, no,
Come on, I jump dashed into that. Don't take damage. Okay, so these cacti are not going to be very helpful. I landed right in front. That could have been bad, and then that was bad. Jesus Christ. That wasn't good. I'm just aggressively shaking until something I jumped over it and then it was too fast.
3, 2, 1.
I guess rings objectively don't matter, given that you can't get hit. Passing Breeze is the best track though, unless we count Life as a Bore. Is that I now no longer know what we're talking about. What? I stomped into the cactus. Now is where the imprecision is gonna bite me real hard. Outrun. I don't know what that is.
Oh no, this just isn't
I'm
my
sorry.
day.
I don't know what that is. Outrun 2 is my favorite game of all time. I have literally never heard of this. Why have I not heard of this? I'm praying the next thing is gonna be, don't worry, not many people have, as opposed to, what? You don't know what this is? You clearly haven't been keeping up with video games, because I don't keep up with video games a lot. Like, actual new releases. Outrun was an 86 driving game by the same director who made Space Harrier and Afterburner and, is that what it's called? And Shenmue. Okay. I recognize 2 of those names. Okay, I actually opened this. Oh wow, the goal's right there. Oh god, I was sure I hit the cactus again. It's the most aesthetic game ever. Hi, do I need the spring there?
This just isn't my day.
This is a video game. This is fine. This is okay. So don't use time break on the first set, but save it for the next set, I suppose.
Oh no, this just isn't my day.
Outrun 2, later released as Outrun 2006, was originally an Xbox game but was ported to PC and PSP. Honestly, it's just a great arcade experience. Okay.
Oh no.
I played it on an actual cabinet. It's heavenly.
3, 2, 1.
Wow, we've reached the, like, I've already been suffering and like you can tell, but we're reaching the point of very consistent suffering. Like, we're at the point now where every mission is a chore. Of course, I've only played like 3 missions since beating the game, so you know. Maybe I'm being unfair? I don't know. Maybe there's better things in the horizon. Oh. Best version of Outrun 1 is on Switch for $7. Please play it. Okay. Maybe sometime soon. I don't know. Jesus Christ. And I suppose that distance is too far to actually do the splash jump on. Widescreen 60 FPS. Have you never played Outrun 3D? There's so many more of these than I ever knew existed. I just learned this franchise was a thing. Fair enough. Well, no, actually. 3D Outrun. Come on. Homing attack on the thing. Did I jump over it? Oh my god, I did. And then died to the... Shit. If I didn't homing attack, if I just ran forward.
Oh no, this just
Help
isn't
me.
my day.
I'm having issues. It's just the same with more music and no 3D. The Switch is the same as 3D. Oh, come on. Every time I get trapped here, it becomes a real problem trying to get out. Die already! Blasted bugs, die already! Do you like my Star Fox Assault reference? Do you like when I just say Star Fox Assault lines? Because this happens shockingly often. Usually Oikani lines, but you know, I'm known to do a Fox or a Peppy. Now that jump was not correct. Why isn't Sonic Adventure 2 on Switch yet, by the way? I don't know. You know what? I'd appreciate Unleashed on Switch or PS2. That does exist and is bad. Or PC. No, Sega, cater to me specifically. I haven't played Unleashed or 06. Please re-release either of those. God, can you imagine if they like had the balls to re-release 06?
3, 2, 1.
No, what they should really do is finish that Wii port of 06. 06 was on PS Now in Japan. Epic. For a bit. Please.
This just isn't my day.
This is bad. This is bad. This game is the 06. I know that's what it started as. I've brought that up a million times. PS2 of both Heroes and Shadow are awful. Yes, Hero. PS2 Heroes is terrible. I thought PS2 Heroes was like notoriously bad because it like they didn't know they were making a PS2 port until like the last minute or something. Or am I mixing that up with another game? I haven't noticed any myself. See, I say that about the GameCube adventure port.
2, 1.
I'd really like to get through this stage. I don't want to do this anymore. It was just not reading my shakes for a second. Me when I drink a protein shake and ignore the nutrition facts on the side. That's the dumbest thing I've ever said. Please bounce! Please! I do not like the slow, the super fast spinny things that you have to use time break to jump on. I don't think I've successfully landed more than like one of those.
This just isn't my day.
3, 2, 1.
Are you back in Dino Jungle? I am. Okay, so Gremlin, I have beaten the final boss. And I am now doing side missions, or post-game missions, that have appeared in every stage. I'm having a lot of trouble. But hi, welcome back. Heroes on Xbox 360 is funny. All the cutscenes run in 10 FPS. What? Why? What? The pre-rendered ones. Yeah, that's what I imagined. Fucking love 360 backwards compatibility. I was still under it and I jumped into it. Anyway, it works except when it doesn't. So for those who aren't aware of what's happening right now, this post-game mission demands that I don't take any damage. It's also very bad. It's not, this isn't fun, I don't like it. It's not just, oh, it's hard, and the difficulty is frustrating, because like, you know, generally I'm okay with that. It's this kind of shit where you have to backtrack into the flowers as they're shooting at you. And then there's a spinny spring up ahead that you have to use time break to fix. Also, you basically... Hold on. I'm realizing part of my problem is that I'm only getting a few pearls. So I have a very small window in which to actually use time break because I'm only getting the pearls from these few enemies, which is the bare minimum amount of pearls.
This just isn't my day.
Hey, I don't like that that's required, because at least most of the time when those springs have shown up, they haven't been required, they've just been things to get to, like, fire souls, or extra rings. I think this is the first time that I have to jump onto those springs. Shadow on PS2 is bafflingly pathetic, though it slows down as soon as anything's on screen. Yeah, I've read... I just know the PS2 versions are, like, not good, and that the GameCube version, thank God, is generally, like, the definitive version of that era of Sonic. Convinced it wasn't playtested. Wouldn't be shocked. Though it can go up to 60 FPS, you know, when the planets align. You know what? It's far more, I think I just did it. Did I just do it? Is anything gonna jump out at me at the last second? My mistake was going for that spring at all. It is far more reliable to just charge jump over the spike ball. It's fine, it's fine. Today I will give my graphically demanding 360 game an uncapped frame rate on PS3. What? Back in a Dino Jungle. Think I'm gonna head out for the night. Good night, pal. Okay, good night, Thomas. Oh, we just reached the 3-hour mark, didn't we? I think I'll finish up Dino Jungle and that'll be it. That seems fair. Unless I spend obscenely long on one of the missions. Both of them run at anamorphic 720p. Unleashed PS3 hit 60 FPS consistently on one stage. 30 ring combo, whoa. In Sand Oasis, it wanted 60 rings. So I am curious as to why this is so much lower. And by curious, I mean very afraid. Oh, I'm missing the combo. Well, missed that, hold on. I don't think I'm getting the indicator on the left like I was. Typed that and immediately heard that in a Sonic voice. A 30 ring combo? Whoa!
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I did it. Cool. Cam's the next Sonic voice. Cam, you've infected me with hearing everything is Sonic. Sometimes I feel like my Sonic voice is like the second coming of God, who famously voices Sonic. And sometimes I'm like, nope, that's the worst. Nope, you didn't go high enough. Nope, you went too high. What's wrong with you? Stop it. Elise! Kiss me! Cam is Sonic in 06 too. Oh god. They made it. Sonic 07! They just call it that based on the nickname. Elise! I didn't actually see what the... What was this don't collect pearls? If Sonic 06 is so good, why isn't there a Sonic 07? Let me collect a pearl just to make sure that's the, yeah it is, okay. Don't get pearls. Remembers 06 PS3 was January 2007. Wonderful, I didn't, that's right, the PS3 version did come out like way later. Which made it all the more inexcusable that, like, it's the worst version, right? Oh, you can't kill enemies, they give you pearls.
3, 2, 1.
It's fine. So this is really a glorified stealth mission, where I jump directly into the water. 06 is so weird with its version difference.
This just isn't my day.
2, 1.
It slows down in different areas with no explanation. I know that much. So like, the areas that they slow down in are different? That's bizarre. Yes, great. Wonderful. Project 06, that is a thing that's happening. I'm intrigued and oh god, I'm so close to the pearls. I'm intrigued and I want to try it, but also, I feel like I should play the original first so I can really appreciate the improvements.
This just isn't my day.
3,
I'm in the r/Sonic Discord, and we have a running joke to make fun of Project 06. Is there something wrong with it? I know it's a thing, I don't actually know anything about it. You've never played 06. I have not, because I have nothing to play it on.
This isn't my day.
It's a very cool project, but at the same time,
2, 1.
I know it is a Unity project. I've just seen, like, trailers for it. The guy who made it never played 06, really? That's interesting. Didn't know that at all. I downloaded the demo that I think has every Sonic stage, actually. It has every Sonic stage. Sonic Story's complete. However, its controller configuration is extremely stupid, and I could not figure out how to make it work. The dead zone was like not non-existent. Was it a dead zone issue? I don't know what you'd call it. Anyway, Sonic was at like his lowest possible speed, no matter how far I tilted the control stick. The configuration tool was extremely garbage. So he's basically just taking the 06 maps, trying to make them play more like Sonic Adventure 2. I'm curious to see if that actually makes for a better project or not. But also, yeah, if you're trying to remake something, I would you should like play it. What did this do? It made rings. And an enemy. Because that's what I wanted. I was so close there. Hi!
3, 2, 1.
Not in give up mode yet, but oh my god. I didn't actually know that I was small enough, that Sonic was short enough that he was not under, that he was under the flame. He could just stand and not be hit by it. I think there are parts of base 06 I like that I don't think Project 06 carries over, but moving around is more fun in Project 06 because it's basically just Sonic Adventure 2. That's good. I like that much at least. I have always felt that it's like everyone says that 06 is, everyone clamors for a Sonic Adventure 3, and then everyone's like, well, 06 was Sonic Adventure 3. And you know, it really sucks that 06 was the way it is, because that's why they didn't make another adventure-style game. You could argue that that was for the better, because then that gave us, Colors and Generations, which I think are good games, and, I'm glad they exist. But also, they're probably never gonna make another adventure-style game, because 06 was the last of those and people hated it so much. The reason they changed the gameplay style so much for Unleashed was because it wasn't what 06 was. I'm sure I'm the 80th person on the planet to say that, though. Like, golly gee, it sure would be great to get a Sonic Adventure 3. And that 06 killed that possibility, essentially. That said, a lot of what I like about the adventure games, like, isn't specific to its gameplay. Like, I just love the narrative style of them. I want another adventure-style story, and I don't know if we'll ever get anything like that again, where it takes where it mostly takes itself seriously, but is still like decently lighthearted until it decides to dive into the dark stuff. Forces is the closest they've come to that, and I don't like, from what I know of Forces, I do not like its approach to storytelling. God damn it!
3, 2, 1.
What's really sad is they could have 3 teams, one doing the classic style games with the Whitehead engine, one doing adventure style games, and one doing boost games. We basically had that with the handheld games in the 2000s. That's sort of true. Yeah, we did have. Then they just downscaled everything after colors.
Just isn't my day.
And now we get no games. Yeah, it is like it always surprises me to think about how often Sonic games were released in the 2000s compared to what we have now, because like I haven't bought the last couple Sonic games. They interest me and I'm curious about them and I want to play them eventually, but like 99, then 2001, then 2003, then 2005 had a billion games, then 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. Was there anything in 2012? When did Lost World come out? I don't know. Probably 2013. Like, we just got a bunch of games and then, no, bye-bye. No more Sonic. Have our Forces themed mobile game that features Longclaw from the movie. That happened. That's really funny to me. Longclaw is in an official Sonic game. More Sonic Team developed games. More Sonic Team developed games came out in 2005 to 2007 than the entirety of the 2010s. I'm not totally shocked. Like, we had, like, the storybook series was happening as a spin-off, like, concurrently with the main games, and then, like, Colors came out, and then I was so close, and then I killed an enemy, because I completely forgot, because I was talking about something else. Oh my god! This'll be it. This'll be it. This'll be it! Like, Sonic and the Black Knight came out the year after Unleashed. And then Colors was next, and honestly, like, Black Knight, oddly enough, like, marks, like, is kinda, do people consider it, like, the last game of that era? Because, unless I'm mistaken, it's the last, or at least one of the last, Sonic games with Jason Griffith as Sonic. It's the last one with a Crush 40 soundtrack until Team Sonic Racing. And like just its status as a spin-off and like the last time they really did a Sonic spin-off that wasn't a racing sort of game. Or some other sports thing. As the Sonic Discord likes to put it, Black Knight was the last epic Sonic game. That's a way to put it. Yeah. And just, yeah, generally, like, I say Crush 40 soundtrack, like, it's also just tonally the last Sonic game of its kind. And then, like, everyone likes to meme this line, but then we got Baldy McNosehair games. Listen, I like Colors is writing a lot more than a lot of people do. But, like, it's just its approach to storytelling is just not near as interesting to me. Like, there's not a lot to discuss about Colors writing and story, except, like, in comparison to how Sonic was before it. Like, if Sonic wasn't already like that, like, we would just be saying, oh, Sonic's story is nothing to write home about. It's like Mario. Which would be, like, a fine approach to the series, but, like, Colors' story is only interesting to talk about in relation to the games that came before it. Mission may be easier with skills that make you turn less quickly, quick step instead of quick high step. Potentially. Yeah. No, I stomped instead of homing attacking. I accidentally hit the button. I feel like Sonic needs to embrace the whole butt rock thing. But everyone basically agrees that Live and Learn is great unless they just don't like Sonic. So there's still some identity there which could be used to bring people together. Like, that's the thing. Like, say what you will about Sonic's identity. It had a very clear, like, vision, Heroes to Shadow notwithstanding. It had a very clear vision of, like, what it wanted to be. And that carried, like, up through Black Knight. And, then it just kind of was like, no, that's not what we're here for. Yeah, Team Sonic Racing got Crush 40 back. I was gonna bring that up, yeah. Like, that's the first Crush 40 song in a long time, unless you count Sonic Youth, that I think was made for Generations, but wasn't used. That didn't work. It certainly feels like they're attempting to, like, appeal to adventure fans again. Like, whoa, okay, that was a splash jump by complete accident. I think Otani's music fucking bangs still. I think you're right. But, like, as good as Colors, I like Colors soundtrack a lot. And I like 06's soundtrack a lot. But as much as I like those don't scream Sonic to me near as much as the adventure games do. Or even this. Yeah, it doesn't need to be Crush 40. Zebrahead filled the same niche, but as long as it's... Yeah, you're right. Yeah, his world is still, like, even though it's not Crush 40, it's very much in that same vein. This game doesn't have Crush 40 in it, and it's sort of the same basic sound. And then I was talking about how much of a banger With Me from Sonic and the Black Knight is. That's not Crush 40. There's a Crush 40 version. That's not Crush 40. Fun fact. Do share. But yeah, I'm honestly shocked we haven't got more on the Mania front, or at least haven't been told anything on that front. Whoa, did I kill something? Guy who sings the lyrics in all the stages in this game did the vocal tracks for both. You're right, I knew that, yeah. God, Dino It's a Jungle came from the same mind that gave us the Catch Me If You Can remix in Zero Gravity. It's a good fucking song. I don't know, I hope they don't really announce anything regarding Mania. I mean, like, another Mania-style thing. Like, I don't need more expansions on Mania. Just like what you said about, another Whitehead Engine game. I'm just shocked we haven't gotten anything, along those lines. They don't need to keep us informed, especially if it's not ready. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. That's fair. Sonic just regresses into nothing but Mania-style games. I'm going to fall asleep on command when the announcement happens. Yeah, that's definitely not what I want Sonic to just be. And, like, honestly, Sonic Mania was good enough. I would be happy if we never got another Mania-ish game. I would prefer they stop trying to rehash a million things. Like, okay, I made it. I'm here. Good. Catch me if you... wait. Catch me if you can took all the man's brain cells. All he was left with was Dino. It's a jungle.
Just made it.
Like, I treat Mania as, like... Last Rush-style game was 10 years ago. I don't even necessarily want another Rush-style game. I treat Mania as, like... showing what that team could do, like making their own original Sonic game, but like it's still super rehashy and uses a bunch of old zones. And I think, I might be wrong, I think a lot of that was like specifically mandated by Sega. They wanted to do more original stuff, but weren't allowed to. Maybe I'm thinking about the story. I know the story had to be scrapped pretty much entirely to serve Forces, which is annoying and stupid. But Mania was super safe. Like, that's the thing. Yeah, Mania's a good, like, it's good to show what the team can do, but I want to see that team advance the formula now. Like, actually, Mania was pitched as just a remaking of old stages. Really? Definitely need to make a whole original game. Yeah, that's where I am. Like, I don't need a Mania 2, but I would love a game in that same style that they can just go wild with. They have the trust there. Yeah, Mania is a way to win people back. Like, here comes Star Wars. The Force Awakens brought everyone back very easily because it was super safe and it was just A New Hope again, and then they did risks. Say what you will about The Last Jedi, a movie I love that people despise, but I want to see something like that. I want to see something in that vein. Mania brought people in, now play with people. Do something wacky. However, bring the Sonic 1 and 2 remakes to PC, please. Also make a Sonic 3 and Knuckles remake. Yes, I agree with that. Mainly because I want to stream Sonic, the classic Sonics, but I want to do it with those remakes, and I would have to do like a mobile emulator or record my phone, and I should just do it on Mega Collection at that point, but I would love to do the, like, definitive releases of the games. It's so bizarre that they, like, every Sonic fan and their mother has said this, but it's so bizarre that CD got console and PC releases, but not to those. Last Jedi is very good based. Then again, I like Revenge of the Sith a lot, like more than A New Hope. I mean, I can absolutely respect that. One of my friends, Revenge of the Sith is just their favorite Star Wars period. Imagine a Whitehead Sonic 3 complete. I'd cry in joy. Well, closest we got to that is Sonic 3 Angel Island Revisited. That's very good. I like that a lot. Play Sonic 3 Air, yes. That was how I played through it last time, and that's how I will be streaming it if I do at some point. I find it weird how I've never streamed the classic Sonic games, even though they were a huge part of my childhood. I'll do it eventually. I don't want to do a million Sonic games back to back. Like, doing this so close to Riders was weird for me, even though I did Riders in, like, June. I try to space out generally, I try to space out, like, when I do games in the same series. One main exception to that was I did Link to the Past, and then Link's Awakening came out around the same time, and I was like, you want me to just dive right into that? Yes. Is it a full remake? It's not a full... Well... Yes, it's built widescreen. Yes, it's very much a modernization of it. It builds a lot of stuff from the ground up, but runs off of the Steam release of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. You don't have to buy the Steam release of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. The ROM is out there, very easy to obtain. Remastered physics, etc. And it adds some like neat stuff from Mania, and from like you can do the drop dash from Mania. You can do the super peel out from CD. Does it have the Sonic 3 complete features? Like, combining it and doing almost all of them. Yeah, I'm struggling to think of what's missing. Not stuff like the title card changes. Yeah, that doesn't happen. But I recently played through, I say recently, it was like several months ago, but I played Sonic 3 complete with Sonic and Tails, and then I learned Air existed, and I did my Knuckles playthrough on that, and I liked it a lot more. And I didn't miss anything, I don't think. How many more stages do I have? Oh my god, so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With a couple missions in each one. When I play the classic games on Mega Collection, I just play the classic games on Mega Collection whenever I feel like playing them. Not often, that's right. I really like the zone reordering stuff of Sonic 3 Complete. Ooh, I don't think that's there. Like where you move Mushroom Hill. I don't think that's there. I don't remember. I think that might have been the one thing that I was like, damn, wish that was here. Because that's cool. But for me, that's more of a novelty. Like, it's not something I'm going to do on every new playthrough. Zone Reorder isn't there, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's got mod support, though. There are people who have modded it. Pretty sure. Okay, what was I thinking? What was I saying? Shadow the Hedgehog 2. I've said this multiple times, I would die for that. Fun fact, 3 Air can run from the Sonic and Garfield collection. I forgot that existed. Thank you for reminding me. It literally is just Whitehead. Yeah, Air feels like what they would have made if they were to redo 3. Sonic 3 Complete is so good for its extra features. Pog mod support, definitely look that up. Literally, as long as it detects you have any version of Sonic 3 on PC. It just can't be like a Genesis ROM. Like a typical, like, it's very easy to find though. Anyway, we've gone far too long. I start the new semester tomorrow, so I gotta go to bed. Now it can be a Genesis ROM. Actually, I think the one I have is a Genesis ROM. It has to be a .bin file, I think it is. And most of the ones that I found weren't that. Because the Steam version is a Genesis ROM. You're right. I think it was just like, it has to be a very specific like file type that the one I had wasn't. So I had to go find it again. Yeah, it's easy to find. It recommends that you buy it legally on whatever. I have it on American Collection. Fuck you. Anyway, thank you nerds for joining me. Tomorrow's my day off. No stream then. But on Thursday, we'll be continuing this and finishing up the last of the missions. I assume it won't take me 3 hours to do that, so I might bring Kate in. Oh, but that's a school. He goes to bed pretty early. I don't know if he wants to do a stream that evening. Anyway, we'll figure out what the next stream's gonna be. I do plan on doing the multiplayer of this game in one stream, but I'll have to puzzle that out with my brother. For now, the plan is just on Thursday, we finish the last of the missions. Might be a short stream, maybe not. We'll see. But thank you, pals, for joining me. I will see you nerds on Thursday for more of this video game that you think is finished. Bye.